Fantasy has gotten darker steadily in the past few years. And I've noticed that I have a wider spectrum to look back on. And fantasy used to be more uplifting. In the last 10 years, the writers that are coming in are so dark, I wanted to take them out and have them shot. I don't know what's going on. I guess I do know what's going on. That we have an attitude now that things are so bad.
It's so dark, I want to kill them.
It's drifting over into fantasy, which for a while there was one of the places you could go and escape that sort of thing. It troubles me quite a bit that there's a tendency towards a very dark look at the world through the vision lens of fantasy, and I'm not entirely sure I'm happy about that. In fact, I know I'm not happy about it in a lot of cases.
I think something that I've seen is there was a lot of correction. So there was a period there for I don't even know how long, but where that specific genre, that grimdark, that really nihilistic, dark kind of there is no hope. Obviously, what is grimdark is a debate that's online all the time, but that concept of something that is far darker, it's like we were talking about, everything is darker, was dominating for a while. And then with COVID, and then with that, there was almost like a Newton's Law reaction, where you then got cozy fantasy. Travis Baldree came out. A lot of that kind of really, really warm, low stakes slice of life fantasy came. And then what I'm finding now is with my books, what I tried to do, what one of my readers called it one time was grim heart. And I loved that because it was this concept of the world is a bit grittier, it's a bit more real in the terms of repercussions for things, but there are characters who are really, really, really good. There are really noble heroes trying to do, that's what I loved about classic fantasy. It's why I've always loved it, is that you're watching good people, struggle. Not everyone's good, but you're watching legitimately good people struggle and trying to take care of the people they love and trying to do the right thing. That's what I've always loved about reading that fantasy. And so I've tried to make sure that I keep that. I wanted to make sure that some of the violence in it wasn't like someone goes and burns 2,000 people alive on the back of a dragon and then goes for tea. I wanted it to feel a bit more like there was emotional weight to it, but I tried to make sure that the characters have genuine goodness there, which is what I read growing up, and I was reading those other books and I wasn't finding that. It depends on what you want as a reader, but I wanted characters who were heroes. It's what I grew up on, it's what I loved, and I found, like you're saying, for the last 10 or 15 years, I'm sure there are books that had them, but I just didn't find them.
I can give you names.